What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Serve on a jury.
Serve on a jury.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Because there are 50 states.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Announced our independence.
Announced our independence.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
John Roberts.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Vote in a federal election.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The President.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Communism.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
U.S. diplomat.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
A change to the Constitution.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Provide schooling and education.
Name your U.S. representative.
Answers will vary.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
The Civil War.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
California.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
The Senate and House of Representatives.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
World War II.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
The Star-Spangled Banner.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Terrorists attacked the United States.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
The Louisiana Territory.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Because of high taxes.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because of the state's population.
Because of the state's population.
What is the political party of the president now?
Republican.
Republican Party.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Freedom.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Fought for civil rights.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
Africans.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
New York Harbor.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
The President.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Congress.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
18 and older.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Obey the laws of the United States.
Obey the laws of the United States.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
Six.
6.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
All people of the state.
Name one U.S. territory.
Guam.
Guam.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians.
American Indians.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Because there were 13 original colonies.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Everyone must follow the law.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
435.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
27.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
The President.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
We, the people.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Speech.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Democratic and Republican.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
The United States.
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the President.
Advises the President.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
1787.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
Civil War.
What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President.
The Vice President.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
The President.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Life, liberty.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
World War I.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
November.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
100.
What are two cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
The Speaker of the House.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Reviews laws.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
2.
Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
New York.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
July 4.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Answers will vary.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
July 4th, 1776.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
9.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
Slavery.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
April 15.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
George Washington.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for women's rights.
Fought for women's rights.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
To print money.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
James Madison.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
At age 18.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Congress.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Sets up the government.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
4.
What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote. Join a political party.
Vote. Join a political party.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
April 15.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.